Hi, today I'm going to paint the back of this paper plate. I already painted a base, and I'm going to paint some damselflies on top. Um, the reason I'm painting a plate is because um, you can actually use these as an indoor frisbee. An upside down plate actually throws very well as a frisbee, so you can consider this a craft. Make your own frisbee. So I'm going to take, this is some special color, but a simple black will work. This is model paint actually, but it's what I have, and it's a very nice paint. Okay, so I'm going to write Frisbee along the edge. So you know what this is. This is a Frisbee. Thought that would look nice. Okay, I'm giving myself a little water. I put water in a mug to, I set my brush in it, and that keeps it from drying out until I can clean it when I'm done painting. So close up your colors when you're done with them. If you're going to be painting for a long while, keep them closed while you're painting. Let's see. So I've got some leftover paints here. I'm going to use this white. Now my brush was dipped in the black. It's actually got a bluish tint to it. So I'm going to wipe it clean, dab it in water and wipe it clean a couple of times. And this is the easiest way to do it, so you don't have to go to your sink while you're in the middle of a craft. Keep a blotting paper towel with your craft or art supplies. First I'm going to write the word love on top. So, you might want to practice your calligraphy a little bit beforehand. You can use a pencil. To practice, I mean. Alright. I'll let that dry a little bit. I can go over it a little more to make it a little lighter. And I'll make the damselflies here. So I'm going to make them out of white, and then I'm going to add some yellow. So you want to arrange them in an interesting fashion. Not facing the same direction. You can take your paper and try a couple different poses beforehand. See what looks good. Okay, so I'm going to go over this a little more. Okay, this is from a color by number set, and I have a bit of paint left here, so I'm going to use it. Clean the brush again. And you want to clean the brush not only to prevent contaminating the color, which isn't really a problem here, but to prevent getting white paint into the yellow tub. So I'm going to paint the upper part yellow. So, let's see, can you see that? A little more yellow over here. And that is really all there is to it. Make sure you clean up, make sure you rinse your brush very well. If you don't want to use running water, say you want to do this at the park, you can take a water bottle, clean the brush really well by swishing around in the water for a moment, maybe 20 seconds. So you dump out your water. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill the mug. Perhaps half an inch of water. Swish it around, making contact with the bottom. It helps spread the bristles a little bit. It helps get the paint out. A little bit vigorously helps get the paint out as well. And you want to be careful to get all the paint out of your brush when you clean up, because if you can get all the paint out, even a cheap brush, if the bristles don't pull out of the ferrule, if that doesn't happen, even a cheap brush can serve you many years. But if you leave paint in it one time and let it dry, you ruin the brush. So that should be good enough. Notice the water is mostly clear, so there shouldn't be much residue in the brush. And I just poured out my water. You can probably pour it out under a tree. I doubt anyone will notice. And I mean any color. It's not that much paint in the water. And there you have it. Make your own Frisbee. Thanks for watching.